to start lecture number 13. Lecture number 13. Reaction with metal. In this we are going to learn Grignard reaction. So before we start, I have given one question in lecture number 11 and too many students have responded that question. So let me speak out the name who already responded this question. Here the name is Maitri Shah, Jimir Vaidya, Aditi, Vraj Shah, Yuvraj Singh Gohil, Prachi Shah, then Krish Chotania, Suzan Vora, Anjali Patel, Kushi Parmar, Pritesh Patel, Ms. Kesha, Vishwa Goria, Jyoti Prajapati, Angel McWan, Falguni Patel, Devas Agrawal, Hani Panchal, Urvashi Ravi, Sharmi Patel, Ayan Pathan, Ram Khanna, Prathana Christian, Harsh McWan, Vinod Bhai. Here there is one new name, Legend Warriors, Diya Punjabi, Ilaben Patil, Varsha, Pradeep Gaur, Parth Mistry, Darshan Patel, Vraj Shah and Maulik Patel. You all respond the comment box and you all try to give the answer, and I'm very happy that you almost are nearer and you are right. So here we are going to start the next portion, lecture number 13, reaction with metal and Grignard reaction. That is my promise, my dear friends. After watching this video, you will be mastered with Grignard reaction. And go with the detail and please watch the video till end, because if you will not watch the video till end, then definitely you will get number of problems during the solution of the Grignard reagent. So let's start the Grignard reaction. Before we start Grignard reaction, first of all let me introduce the name of the scientist, that is Victor Grignard. Victor Grignard give the new concept that metal can react with organic compounds and they can form organometallic compounds. So please write down in your notebook, when metal form the bond with carbon in an organic compound, that compound is known as a organic compound. Actually, let me tell you the story of Victor Grignard. He was a mathematician and go for the pursuing the degree in a physical chemistry, but due to unavailability of seat in a physical chemistry, he have to go with the organic chemistry stream, and coincidentally he invented one technique that magnesium can react with a haloalkane and haloarine in the presence of diethyl ether or in the presence of any ether, and it can form the organometallic compound, that is known as a Grignard reagent. And for this invention he was awarded with the Nobel Prize. So here let's start the Grignard reaction. Alright, now first of all what you need, we are going to learn Grignard reaction very detailed. Clear? So watch till the end. Watch till the end, my dear friends. Watch till the end. See, first of all what you need a magnesium. So first of all understand magnesium. Magnesium has a 2 valence electron. You remember this. Magnesium has a 2 valence electron. That means magnesium can form Mg2 plus and it can release 2 electrons. That is the basic property of magnesium. This is the basic property of magnesium. Now listen to me very carefully. Suppose you are given with CH3, CH2, Cl. Alright, you are given with CH3, CH2, Cl. The name of the compound is, very good, ethyl chloride. You are given with ethyl chloride. Now, magnesium is given in the presence of diether These two words, my dear friends, listen me. These two words are very, very important words. So make the star. Please put a star. It's a very important word. You need a dry ether. You need a dry ether. Clear? Magnesium reaction with the ethyl chloride. Now see what is happening. Extra amazing reaction. Listen to it very carefully. Magnesium has 2 electrons in a valence orbital. Is it right? Now see what unexpected thing is happening. Here one unexpected thing is happening. What is happening here? See, there will be, exactly there should be total transfer of one electron to the chlorine. समझ में आ रहा है लोगों को क्या होना चाहिए था? ये जो बॉन्ड की इलेक्ट्रॉन है ना वो पूरे के पूरे क्लोरीन पर शिफ्ट होने चाहिए, पर यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है। ऐसा होना चाहिए था कि ये इलेक्ट्रॉन शिफ्ट हो गए क्लोरीन पर ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है। हो क्या रहा है देखिए ध्यान से। CH3 CH2 उस पे एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आने वाला है और एक इलेक्ट्रॉन आएगा क्लोरीन। इज अ अनयूजुअल थिंग। दिस इज अ वेरी अनयूजुअल थिंग। And it is not given in NCERT. Please watch till end. It's a very interesting reaction. Now see what is happening. Compared to magnesium and carbon, between magnesium and carbon, the difference of electronegativity is very less. So there will be one bond formation take place. Is it clear? मैं एक काम करता हूँ बच्चों, ये क्लोरीन को थोड़ा यहाँ दिखा देता हूँ। Between these two electrons, one bond formation will take place, and this bond is a covalent bond. That is my promise. This kind of mechanism is not given in any book. So please listen to me very carefully. It's a very detailed thing. So watch till end. What is happening? Covalent bond. Because between carbon and magnesium there is a very less electronegativity difference. So what is happening? Formation of covalent bond. But between magnesium and chlorine, listen to me very carefully. Between magnesium and chlorine there is a very high electronegativity difference. So there will be a total loss of electron by magnesium. मतलब बच्चों क्या हो रहा है ध्यान से समझो। कार्बन और मैग्नीशियम का इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी का डिफरेंस उतना ज्यादा नहीं है। मतलब ये दोनों इलेक्ट्रॉन को शेयर करके कोवेलेंट बॉन्ड बना लेंगे, पर मैग्नीशियम और क्लोरीन के बीच का जो इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी का डिफरेंस है वो बहुत ज्यादा है। मतलब क्या होगा, वहां पर मैग्नीशियम एक इलेक्ट्रॉन टोटल लॉस करेगा और क्लोरीन एक इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन करेगा। मतलब यहां पर जो बॉन्ड बनेगा वो होगा आयोनिक बॉन्ड। क्लियर? सो मैग्नीशियम पर आएगा प्लस चार्ज, क्लोरीन पर आएगा माइनस चार्ज। अगर आप अल्किल चेन को R से डिनोट करोगे, क्लियर? सो RX reaction with magnesium in a presence of dry ether, in a presence of dry ether there is a formation of RMgX, X minus Mg plus. This is known as a Grignard reagent. This is known as a Grignard reagent. So there will be formation of CH3, CH2, MgCl. Name ethyl, magnesium, chloride, ethyl magnesium chloride, Cl3 CH2 MgCl. On chlorine there will be negative charge, on magnesium there will be positive charge. Now why we say we have to take dry ether? So question, why dry ether? Why dry ether is taken? What do you understand? Why dry ether is taken? Listen very carefully. Grignard reagent is very reactive towards the protonic solvent. What it means? होता क्या है बच्चों, ये जो कंपाउंड बना ना वो बहुत ज्यादा रिएक्टिव है। जहां से प्रोटॉन मिलेगा वहां से वो प्रोटॉन खींच लाएगा। क्लियर? समझ रहे हो आप लोग? मतलब वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग बेस will withdraw proton from any compound. Then we are going to learn later that even it can withdraw hydrogen from the ammonia. Ammonia itself is a base. Now think one base is there which can withdraw hydrogen of ammonia. So that must be a stronger base compared to the ammonia. Is it clear? Here what is happening? This is known as a ethyl magnesium chloride, which is known as a Grignard reagent Gr. Grignard reagent is a very strong base, will withdraw proton from any compound. Clear? So you cannot take protonitic solvent. Now why we are using dry ether? Why you are using dry? Dry का मतलब समझ में आ गया आपको? अगर आपने पानी ले लिया तो वहां से उसको H+ मिल जाएगा। अगर H+ मिल गया तो वो रिएक्टिव हो जाएगा, मतलब रिएक्शन कर देगा उसके साथ, तो उसको प्रोटॉन नहीं देना है। Now why we are taking the ether? This is the ether. The molecule of ether. Clear? Dimethyl ether is an example of dimethyl ether. That will be minus delta, or you can also write -2 delta. Alright, now what is happening? CH3, CH2, MgCl plus charge. This plus charge is neutralized by the solvent, मतलब यहां पर सॉल्वोलिसिस हो रहा है। सॉल्वेंट मॉलिक्यूल को, ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट को स्टेबिलिटी प्रोवाइड कर रहा है। ध्यान से, बहुत ध्यान से देखो बच्चों, दिस थिंग इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग। यहां पर ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट को स्टेबिलिटी कौन प्रोवाइड कर रहा है? ईथर का मॉलिक्यूल। ड्राई क्यों लिया? अगर पानी ले लिया तो वो पानी से प्रोटॉन को खींच लाएगा, और प्रोटॉन को खींच लाया तो वो ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट अब नहीं रहेगा। Is it clear, my dear friends? Now let's revise all this thing. What we learned in the beginning, we have started with the organometallic compound. When carbon form the bond with the metal, the compounds are known as organometallic compound. Then after, when haloalkane or haloarine react with the magnesium in the presence of dry ether, they form the alkyl magnesium halide or aryl magnesium halide. That is known as a Grignard reagent. Grignard reagent is a very strong base. It can withdraw proton from any compound. So we are using here dry ether. Why we take the dry ether? Because ether neutralizes the charge of magnesium ion, and due to the solvation, stability of Grignard reagent is increased. Is this clear? Why we use a dry word here? Now if you will take a water as a solvent, so water will provide the proton, and due to the availability of proton, ethyl magnesium chloride will no longer available. Is this clear? Now take a screenshot and let's learn the second portion, how it react with the water and to the other compounds that we are going to check. But before it, please take a screenshot fast. Okay, so let's start the second portion of Grignard reaction. In this portion, we are going to learn the reaction between Grignard reagent plus any protonic donor. Clear? So let's start this. Suppose you are given with CH3, CH2, Cl. The reaction between the magnesium in the presence of dry ether. So there is a formation of CH3. CH2, MgCl, Now, suppose water is given. Clear? So, what reaction will take place? H2O, that will provide H plus plus OH minus. Clear? Here on magnesium there is a positive charge. Clear? On a magnesium there is a positive charge. And on a carbon there is a negative charge. Now you will have a question. Sir, in the previous session we showed the negative charge on chlorine. There is a negative charge. There is a negative charge. But we don't show here. What is the reason? So let's finish this topic and then after discuss about it. Now, that H plus will attack on this carbon and OH minus will attack on this magnesium. So what will happen? CH3, CH2, H. This is known as a CH3, CH2, named as a ethane plus MgOHCl. Now listen me very carefully, my dear friends. There is number of questions. Sir, in the previous session you showed the negative charge on the chlorine. So now in here, why on the carbon? So let me give the argument for that question. So please see very carefully. Cl3, CH2, Cl. Reaction with Mg in the presence of dry ether, you form CH3, CH2, MgC. Clear? Now reaction with H2. I am writing them one more times. See, check it what is happening. As you already know, reaction will be in a forward direction. As you learn in 11th standard, the reaction will be in a forward direction if there is a stability of ions. Clear? Now, suppose I give negative charge. Listen very carefully. Here I am using the word. Suppose I give negative charge on a carbon. Now tell me, which is more better? Negative on a carbon or negative on a oxygen? Clear? Which is more better? Negative. Here there will be formation of H plus plus OH minus. Is this clear? Here there is a formation of H plus plus OH minus. So that is clear that H plus is going to be attacked by the Cl3CH2 and there is a formation of Cl3CH3. Clear? Here I am not considering MgCl. So there will be 1 OH minus. Clear? इसको कैलकुलेट मत करो, उसे देखो ही मत। मान लीजिए कि कार्बन को नेगेटिव था और मैग्नीशियम पर पॉजिटिव था, ऐसा मान लीजिए। कार्बन पर नेगेटिव हो रहा वो सबसे ज्यादा अनस्टेबल होता है बच्चों। दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट इज वेरी वेरी रिएक्टिव टुवर्ड्स द प्रोटॉन, क्योंकि यहाँ पर एक्चुअली अल्किल का नेचर क्या है समझो मेरे बच्चों। अल्किल का नेचर है इलेक्ट्रॉन को डोनेट करना, मतलब खुद पे क्या लाना, पॉजिटिव लाना। यहां पर तो उसने इलेक्ट्रॉन ले लिया है, उसने मैग्नीशियम से इलेक्ट्रॉन ले लिया बच्चों, जो उसके नेचर के खिलाफ था। तो वो क्या करेगा, कार्बन पर आप मानो या ना मानो, कार्बन पर जो नेगेटिव चार्ज पार्शियली आया हुआ है वो उससे अच्छा नहीं लग रहा। क्यों अच्छा नहीं लग रहा? क्योंकि अगर उसका तो नेचर क्या था, उसका नेचर था इलेक्ट्रॉन डोनेट करना। यहां पर उसने इलेक्ट्रॉन गेन कर दिया है। गेन कर दिया मतलब कोवेलेंट से, कोई भी बॉन्ड कंप्लीटली कोवेलेंट और आयोनिक नहीं रहता। यहां पर उसने थोड़ा पार्शियली गेन कर दिया हुआ है, जो मतलब कार्बन पर नेगेटिव चार्ज अच्छा नहीं है। उसकी वजह से अगर ऑक्सीजन को नेगेटिव दे दिया जाए तो ज्यादा स्टेबल हो जाएगा। सो ये जो OH माइनस बन रहा है ना, ये OH माइनस Mg के साथ रिएक्शन करने के बाद MgOHCl बना रहा है। यहाँ पर ज्यादा दिमाग लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है, बहुत इजी से समझ लो। ये एग्जैक्टली और कुछ नहीं है, ये बेस है तो ये एसिड है, पर यहाँ पर सॉल्ट एंड वाटर नहीं बन रहा है, ये भी ध्यान रखना। देखो पूरी केमिस्ट्री को ध्यान से समझो, बहुत बढ़िया है, बहुत इजी है। एक और एग्जांपल सॉल्व करते हैं बच्चों, देखते हैं वो वहां पर क्या होता है। मान लो कि मैंने ले लिया क्लोरोबेंजीन, उसका रिएक्शन करवाया मैग्नीशियम के साथ इन प्रेजेंस ऑफ ड्राई ईथर, तो क्या आएगा? फिनाइल मैग्नीशियम क्लोराइड। क्लियर? फिनाइल मैग्नीशियम क्लोराइड इसका नाम बनेगा। और उसका रिएक्शन करवा रहा हूं मैं H2O के साथ, तो देखो क्या आएगा, आपको बहुत शांति से देखना है। मैग्नीशियम पर तो प्लस है, यहां पर पार्शियल नेगेटिव होगा, यहां से आएगा H प्लस और OH माइनस, ये H प्लस अटैक कर देगा प्रोटॉन बनके, और यहां पर आपके पास प्रिपेयर हो जाएगा बेंजीन। हाइड्रोजन आ गया ना, तो बन गया बेंजीन, जो बाकी बचा। मतलब ये हुआ बच्चों कि आप ग्रिग्नार्ड का यूज करके बहुत ज्यादा चीजें बना सकते हो। तो ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएक्शन का लिमिटेशन क्या हुआ? लिमिटेशन ये हुआ कि आप उसे सिर्फ और सिर्फ ड्राई मीडियम में यूज कर सकते हो। ट्रेस अमाउंट ऑफ मॉइस्चर, ऐसा एनसीईआरटी में दिया गया है, ट्रेस अमाउंट ऑफ मॉइस्चर कैन आल्सो अफेक्ट द ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट्स रिएक्टिविटी। In that case your GR will be unstable because वो डिकम्पोज, मतलब वो रिएक्शन करने के बाद आपको एक हाइड्रोकार्बन दे रहा है। एक और रिएक्शन, मतलब थोड़ी और रिएक्शन की पढ़ाई करते हैं बच्चों, उससे पहले इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए, जल्दी से स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो। नेक्स्ट थोड़ी रिएक्शन देखते हैं, लास्ट में जेई का सबसे बढ़िया क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करवा रहा हूं, पहले इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लो बच्चों प्लीज। अभी हम देख रहे हैं बच्चों, मान लीजिए आपने ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएक्शन का, ग्रिग्नार्ड रिएजेंट को एसिड के साथ रिएक्शन करवाना है। लेट्स लर्न दिस थिंग, ये वाला चीज पढ़ाई करते हैं। लिसन टू वेरी केयरफुली माय डियर फ्रेंड्स। CH3Br known as a methyl bromide it's react with magnesium in the presence of dry ether, so that is the formation of CH3MgBr. The name of this compound is methyl magnesium bromide. The name of this compound is methyl magnesium bromide. Now listen very very carefully. Methyl magnesium bromide, when it react with CH3 ketone. Now see what is happening. Now when it reacts with ketone, now let's learn what will happen. As we know, magnesium positive charge and carbon negative charge. Clear? Here on a carbon or oxygen there is a negative delta, here there is a positive delta. So this CH3 will attack on the carbon and Mg will attack on the oxygen. So there will be CH3, C in the center, one side CH3, one side CH3, this two CH3. Is it clear? Now with O, MgBr and at the bottom CH3. It's followed by hydrolysis. Sometimes it's given as a H3O plus or H plus or only H2. Clear? All three are the same meanings and they will provide H plus plus OH minus. Clear? Now on oxygen negative charge, on magnesium positive charge, so this positive will attack on oxygen, negative will attack on magnesium, so that is a formation of carbon in the center, CH3, 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 OH plus MgOH. You can check one thing. in this reaction, you are forming the 3-degree alcohol. Here we are forming the 3-degree alcohol by using the methyl bromide. See the reaction. It's very amazing. Now suppose here you take aldehyde. So this group will be changed. That will be hydrogen. So that alcohol will be a 2-degree alcohol. One question that here I am providing. Clear? How you can prepare 1-degree alcohol? What you will take to prepare 1-degree alcohol? Question. How to prepare you have to answer this question in a comment box. Clear? So after 2 or 3 lectures, I'm going to give the name of that person who respond this question. Clear? Don't forget to give the answer of this question. How to prepare 1-degree alcohol? How we will prepare this 1-degree alcohol? What the compounds, what the reagent you are going to use, that you have to notify it. Clear? So take a screenshot, and now let's solve last question that was asked in JEE Advanced. That is a very nice question, one of my favorite questions. So before we start that, please take a screenshot fast. Okay, so let's start the good question which was asked in JEE Advanced, and very important question. So please check this question. See, my dear friends, you are given with ketene. This is known as a ketene. Ketone plus alkene, known as a ketene. You are given with ketene. And the question is, okay, Br2 in the presence of CCl4, and the second one followed by Cl3MgBr, 2 equivalents. See, after this question, almost every topics which are covered in Grignard reaction will be okay. Clear? Now first, Br2 in presence of CCl4. That reaction is known as a anti-addition. Check the previous videos, my dear friend. Check the previous videos. So what will be the product? Let's see. C, single bond C, double bond oxygen, H2, Br. Here, that will be the very first product. Now, followed by Cl3MgBr, 2 equivalents. So that is the first equivalent, first molecule. Clear? Now see what will happen on the Cl3. There is negative charge on magnesium, positive charge. Now the biggest question that arises in your brain, sir, when you will give the CH3, because here the bromine is negative, so carbon is positive. Here oxygen is negative, so carbon is positive. So which carbon is more positive carbon? Out of these 2 carbon, which carbon is most positive carbon? So out of this carbon is the most positive carbon. Due to bromine and oxygen, this is more electropositive carbon. So this CH3 will attack on this carbon. Clear? If CH3 will make attack, then bromine will be leaved. This is a new topic, my dear friends. Bromine will be leaved because to break double bond and to break single bond, in between them, breaking of single bond is more easy comparatively double bond. Clear? Breaking of single bond is more easy comparatively double bond. So what will happen here? There is a formation of CH2 Br plus delta C double bond O CH3. Clear? Now, second molecule of CH3 MgBr. Sometimes they can also write in excess, or it's particularly given two equivalents. Second one. Now check very carefully. CH3 minus magnesium plus. Now see what is happening. On this carbon positive, on oxygen negative, this will make a bond with this carbon, which is electropositive. So CH2 Br delta positive C CH3 CH3, this one, and the new attack, that is CH3. Clear? Single bond oxygen having lone pair and negative charge. How this happen? Because when methyl make the attack, in that case 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bond, which is not possible. So one bond is shifted on oxygen atom. Here you can check. Clear? Now see what is happening. Between this oxygen and carbon, you can check it's positive, it's negative. So there is possibility for formation of bond. Bromine will take the bond pair. So CH2 minus, CH2 bond C, CH3, CH3, and here there is an oxygen atom, negative charge. Now there is a pure positive charge because Br minus is released with one pair. Now between them two atoms there is a formation of ring formation. Now check how ring formation take place. ये इसके साथ बॉन्ड बनाने वाला है बच्चों, बहुत आसानी से समझो। मतलब कार्बन के साथ दूसरा एक कार्बन अटैच है, उसके पास दो CH3 है, ये वाले कार्बन के पास CH2 है और इसने बॉन्ड बनाया है ऑक्सीजन से। ये वाला ऑक्सीजन कार्बन से तो अटैच है, मतलब आपका प्रोडक्ट क्या है? This is your product. This is your product. So with this your Grignard reaction is over. Second portion of reaction with matter that we are going to learn in the next lecture. Please don't forget to give answer and please don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment. Okay, so thank you. We'll meet in the next lecture and we'll discuss with the Woods reaction and Fitting reaction. Thank you. Take a screenshot, my dear friends.